fellow Parkway. My name is Amanda. I am Teresa's youngest sister. And my job today is somehow to sum up a life in 750 words or less. To the English teachers that are here in this space, I'm sorry I did not use MLA format or APA. I may not have even used a thesis statement, so please give me some grace. But I'm really not sure how you do this when you think of how do you sum up a life in just about 750 words or less, especially when it is a life that was so well lived. She was an amazing sister. We loved her so very much, but in the course of what has been a terrible week for this family, has really opened our eyes to the legacy that she's left behind, and that legacy is her students. And it streams back generations of kids, of kids, of kids, but don't tell her that. So we're gonna try and tell you a little bit more about her today, but we just want you to know as a family, thank you for letting her be a part of the family that is Parkway. She loved what she did. She loved each and every one of her students. And we love you for loving her. Teresa K. Gear Ramadan passed from this earth on November 7th, 2021 in Shreveport, Louisiana. She was 59 years old. Teresa was born on April 2nd, 1962 in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, to Arthur Michael Gear Sr. and Jessie Mae Gear Feather. The family moved to Long Beach, Mississippi in 1974 and spent many happy years there. The oldest of four siblings, Teresa, unsurprisingly, was the director of many childhood plays and adventures around their family farm, and probably directed many other shenanigans as well, let's be honest. While attending Long Beach High School, Teresa participated in marching band and concert orchestra, where she played trumpet and baritone. Teresa received the Outstanding Musician Award for her senior class, and she never lost her love of music. Her years in Long Beach were a treasured time in Teresa's life. Teresa graduated from Long Beach High School in 1980, and the family moved to Tulsa, Oklahoma the summer of that same year. In 1981, Teresa became the oldest of 5 siblings when her youngest sister, Amanda, joined the Gear family. Teresa attended Tulsa Community College and later Northeastern State University, where she met Muhammad Ramadan, her husband of 15 years. Teresa went on to graduate from Oklahoma State University with her Bachelor of Science in Biological Sciences in 1987. After a brief stint as a nurse technician, Teresa discovered her life's passion, teaching. Teresa began her career in education at Wilson Middle School in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and later moved on to Central High School, where she taught chemistry, biology, and physics. After moving to Bossier City, Louisiana in 2010, Teresa continued her calling at Parkway High School, teaching science to the next generation. Teresa never had children of her own, so her students became her surrogate children. Better known as Mamadan or Mamarama, we've heard that one too. Teresa mentored generations of students, and her kids can be found across the country and in various sectors of industry. And to know Teresa was to know that she was very proud and paid attention to and followed and kept an eye on each and every one of them. Teresa served in many capacities outside of the classroom, including senior sponsor. She was at every football game, all of them, and sponsored countless clubs. Teresa also was an artist, adept at painting and cross-stitch. An avid science fiction fan, Teresa never could truly choose between Star Trek and Star Wars as her favorites, but don't confuse the two in her presence. You will regret it. She loved movies, musicals, football, rose gardens, and all the plants and animals on the globe. But most of all, she loved her family. Teresa was preceded in death by her father, Arthur M. Mick Gear Sr. She's survived by her mother, Jessie Mae Gear Feather, her siblings, Shelley A. Walters, A. Michael Gear Jr. with wife Holly, Scott A. Gear and wife Amy, and Amanda G. Harris with husband Brandon. Her nieces and nephews, Whitney Wolf with husband Aaron, Morgan Walters, Hannah Walters, Trian Gear, Elijah Gear, Connor Gear, and Andy Gear. Her great-nephews, Gabriel, Judah, and Isaiah, her stepmother, Susan Lawrence, and the love of her life, her beloved Captain Vasquez.